What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to Lenovo Legion Go today. Get it? Today? No, I just did that. I don't know where that came from. It was kind of lit though. Let me see if my stuff is set up right before we get started. Basically what I wanted to do today is I am going to blind test games. I am not looking at numbers yet. I'll be blind testing, and at the end of the game, I will look at the numbers. But I don't play to read the FPS counter. I don't play to try to maximize metrics. I play to game. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna game, and if I feel like there's something wrong, I will change. But I have got it set up. I have updated a lot of stuff. This is now where I have my 4 terabyte in here. So I did all my cloning. I did all my updates. I had an issue with the VRAM going back to where it was not supposed to be technically. And I had to go ahead and update that. So it was at 2 gigs, even though I went ahead and updated to 12. Felt like something was off of my performance, went back. It was obviously still stuck at 2. So I went into the AMD software, set it again, and that should have fixed it, but we'll see. Anyways, I don't know if I should not stream to Twitch so I can up the bit rate to TikTok and YouTube. I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways, the point of this stream, do some blind test, play some games, like literally play some games, not test games, play games. I think a lot of people get it confused. You actually supposed to play games, and then if I feel like there is a problem with the stability and the comfort or whatever, I'm leaving it at native. I've got it set to performance and my OS power mode set to efficiency. That's pretty much all I'm doing. Everything else is, yeah. So let's go ahead and make sure my titles are updated and get this YouTube going. Make sure that's good. And then we can go ahead and get started. But it took me a minute to kind of figure out how I wanted to do this setup because I don't know, it's a little clunky to me. All right, so let's go ahead and update the thumbnail. Why is my thumbnail not popping up? It should be popping up. I hate downloads. I always gotta check everything. That's what really annoys the mess out of me. It's like I gotta check stuff after I set it up. Right? I don't really want to do that. All right, we got it here. Downloads, could be good there. But we're gonna start off with Ninja Gaiden 4. This is actually something I'm actively playing right now as I stream, so I wanted to see how it would look if I'm just streaming it from the Lenovo Legion. I probably would never do that to y'all, but it's just something I wanted to test out first. Bro, where is my thing? Should be. Just did it. I'll just drag it. Whatever. I'll just do it that way. There we go. Let's save. Good there. What else can I do? That's there. Just gotta update the Two. Science and technology. Save. Alright. But overall, colors look really freaking good, obviously. We all know that though. But I'll say it again. Colors look really good. Just like the sheer I ain't gonna never get over this OLED. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna never get over it. It's that good. Let me see. We got that. We got that saved. Got the comments. Okay, good there. Let me go to Twitch, make sure we're good on that end. Yeah. Stream manager. Something wrong with Twitch. Bro, I don't even care. You know why? Because Twitch is garbage. I'm probably going to stop streaming. I don't even care. Alright, let's just play some games, man. I might just cancel that Twitch stream. I don't need it anyway. But I could up my bit right now. Let me turn that off. I'm so sick of Twitch. I'm gonna turn off that and I'm gonna update the bit stream. I mean the bit rate. Keep saying bit stream. Output. Yeah, because I'm at 8,000. I don't know why Twitch acting dumb. I'm about to boost this mug up to 12, bro. 12,000. Apply. Okay. Alright, so I should be coming through with a little bit more quality. I don't know if I got reset. I don't think I should have to reset. Should be good. Alright. Let's move. So far, so good. What the heck? These are fishies? What the heck? Alright, well, I lost that one. Now what? I lost. What I've done so far on my Legion Go 2, I have upgraded to the 4 terabyte that I said I was going to upgrade to. That didn't take that, it wasn't that bad at all, actually. So okay. Dang. Like that. Make sure, let me know if there's some issues with the reflections or whatever. I don't like, you know, I hate reflections. Can't demo something that has a bunch of reflections in it. I did end my Twitch stream because one, it's giving me problems, and two, I can up the bit rate for the other streams. That way you guys can have a little bit more clarity on what y'all seeing. Because TikTok and YouTube supports 12,000 KBs, while Twitch only supports 8,000. Makes zero sense. Ain't y'all the streaming platform? What a joke. Ooh, I ain't even played with this yet. This is exactly where I left off at for you guys on the stream. Hold on. Gotta switch up to make sure my chat up. There we go. We should be good there. All right. Cool. All right, let's move it. Look at that. Look at the rain pellets. The rain pellets. There we go. Now, the idea behind this test today is that I'm doing what I'm meant to do with my system, play games. I'm not meant to be testing continuously, and I'm just blindly going in, playing the game. I set all the right settings. I'm not changing those settings until I feel as if it is necessary. And for this game, it is 100% not necessary. I think the default settings are this. I'm gonna just go to it because I didn't change nothing. It was window full screen, 1200p, HDR. I did enable HDR and set that. There's a frame rate limit of 60. It was disabled FSR vertical sync, but I don't know why it's at 60. But that's fine. I don't really feel nothing. Graphics are at high and all that. This is the normal settings here. So to me, looks good, feels good. I don't need to change nothing. So, but I understand that others might want to. I don't need to. We're looking for stability and fun. I'm not trying to push the envelope on nothing. Don't need to. Uh-oh. I need to give me a little juicy juice. I think I like the drill more. Not gonna lie. The staff used to be OP, the lunar staff. Ain't this the lunar staff? Oh, they named it something different. No. The Magatushi. What? That ain't the... That's supposed to be the lunar staff. What the heck is that? We've got company. Uh-oh, we got some disco beats to this. Okay, I do like the staff. I do like the staff. No lies. I do like the staff. The volume is at 70%, and I'm obviously not super close to the so it does get loud. I'm not even that close to it. My mic isn't positioned in a way that's going to make optimal for both me and my voice, because I have no way of recording the audio. So I didn't want y'all to just hear me talking the whole time. What up, Ethan? So far so good, man. I had it for a couple of hours. Well, not a couple hours. Probably a full day now. And I went ahead and updated my all my drivers, reinstalled the drivers, make sure everything was good, updated the VRAM. I also cloned and updated my SSD, so now I got me a whole 4 terabytes in here so I can load it down, but obviously that ain't the point. Right now, I'm just blindly testing games. If I feel like the performance isn't up to par, I will go in and adjust settings, but right now these are default settings for Ninja Gaiden 4, and it feels really good. So I got a few more games I got lined up for it, and then we'll go from there. But this is basically a blind test. I'm not trying to mid-max right now. Just playing the game for some enjoyment, and that's about it. But right now it feels really good to play this one. Plus, I've been playing this on stream, so technically killing 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, this thing is popping them out. That's what's going on. I'm like, man, get your fat butt. There we go. Ooh. Now I will, after every blind test, I'm probably gonna try to give it like every game like 20 minutes. So I want to get through a few games. So I'm almost done, I guess, at the point of like turning this one off. Next up is gonna be I don't even know. I downloaded a few games. I might do Horizon. I'm trying to do games that everybody ain't already doing, so I'm not gonna do Cyberpunk. I'm not doing no freaking Forza. Like, I don't even play Forza. I'm not gonna do basically any game that y'all probably have seen already. So I'm trying to make sure the games are at least something I play and are useful for everybody to see. But I don't even remember what I downloaded. I know I downloaded Metaphor and Ray Fantasio, but I know that's gonna be good. What I really want to see if they're gonna fix the anti-aliasing, but I don't think that's. I think that's just a bug in general. I hate it on the Steam Deck, but I think I can mod it on the PC side. See if I can get a better experience. I'm like halfway through that game, and I'm just over the constant sharp lines just moving. Like the most annoying thing ever. But I also got some stuff coming out. I wouldn't say guides, but I'm going to be walking through all of my upgrades because I basically recorded everything in this top-down view. Obviously not with my beautiful face, that's only for streams only. But just the top-down view of all of my upgrades, so that way you guys can learn a little bit from me. If I make some mistakes, you can see that too, but I really didn't make any. It's pretty straightforward, the upgrades, especially if you've been watching a lot of the content out there, like 128KB stuff. I've been watching his stuff a lot, so they have been really helpful in just like tips and tricks and all that other stuff. So shouldn't be that bad. We got a good game. Now we're gonna turn on the frame limiter. Turn off the frame limiter, and we're gonna turn on our overlay to see where we at. We're gonna just turn that to 144. It's on balance. Like I said, everything looks good to me, so I don't really need much else. But if this mug was sitting at 35, that'd be hilarious. All right, let's go. So go here. Oh, I turned that off. Where's the? How do you do the? I forgot. Dang. Is here. Yeah, simple. Let's do normal. And like I said, this is only reserved for the very end. I'm not keeping this thing on. All right. Look. 47. And it feels smooth as butter. 48. 20 milliseconds? Boy. I ain't never think it was 20 milliseconds. I guess it is getting up and going. It's going up and down, which is surprising. Like, I definitely didn't feel like it was 20, but I died. All right, so this one was showing at, well, at least when I was fighting. Let me retry from the checkpoint. That it was at a whopping 50, and it's on battery, obviously.
Boomy, do you copy?
Yeah, I feel like it was getting higher than 60, but yeah, like when I'm in fights, it's dropping down to like 40, 49, 53. And like I said, I'm at 1200p balance. I didn't change any of the settings. These are default settings. Yeah, the point of, like I said, the point of this blind test is that do you feel like it's playable or not? And I felt like this was playable even at these lower settings. So even at these high settings with these with this improper frame rate. So I don't know. Tells me a little bit about how I truly feel about gaming anyway. But as long as you can have a steady, good VRR, steady gameplay, feels good to play. I think it's fine. So I do like the additional clarity, but you could drop it down and get better performance. So we're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna switch over to our next game. We're gonna turn that overlay off. Let's go here and let's turn that off. All right, what's our next game? I did install I always use this. Just Alt 4 out of here. Alt 4 out of everything. I installed Play Night because I like Play Night, and it's a way for me to kind of have all my games that I don't even have Dark and Darker. I don't know why they have that on here. Anyways, other game. Let's try Street Fighter 6. I was gonna try Assassin's Creed next. Let's just try Street Fighter 6. Yes. Oh, I really hope that. Oh, this one have to do the compile shaders, ain't it? Ooh. What the? Oh my goodness. PC gaming, folks. I'm a PC gamer, but I'm like really console coded. I mean, coded. And I hate this. I hate all of that stuff. So any way I can get it to be like a console, like I got all my love. I was trying to get my coloring right, so I was using the GameCube controller. I love that controller, even though it's not a great controller. And the same thing with the PlayStation. Cloud out of date. Play anyway. Don't care. Alrighty. Alright, already the show goes on. I'm waiting. Come on, Street Fighter. We can enhance Street Fighter to give you brighter and more detailed. Why when I could just turn on what's new? Doesn't this have like a expand button? Oh, enter. Is it not gonna let? Oh, it's not. Shoot. I hate it. I should have started these games up at least before I started this, because this is gonna waste like 10 minutes of my time. This is why shader delivery is so important, because this is like a legitimate waste of time. Like, yeah, it's gonna compile the shaders. Yeah, it's gonna look good, but event shaders for first initial gameplay is what's gonna get console gamers to enjoy PC gaming. As of right now, I do not enjoy like all of the PC aspects of it. It's cool. I mean, obviously, but there's so much more to it, I suppose. I think they're trying to mesh it really well, or at least they're trying to mesh it really well. So my expectation and my thought is that they're going to actually do better. Uh, 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 so, anybody in here playing with their Lenovo Legion Go? What have you completed on yours? Because yeah, this is fun. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I forgot to start up my sound pad. I did my womp. My nani. Oh my one. Nani. Alright, cancel. Bro, I can't use sound pad. That's crazy. I forgot that it runs through Steam. So if it gotta go through Steam, I'm cooked. How do I get it off of that? Because Steam is basically saying, hey, you're playing something else. I'm like, yeah, so it's just sound pad. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. Hurry up, shaders. Remember remember when they come out and show goes on. That's why we wait. Can y'all see that? I can punch out a little bit, right? I think I could, maybe. Let's see. Can I punch out a little bit? Probably not. Let's see. Zoom. It's at 2.8. Um, 1.5. I don't want to move this because it's in the perfect spot. But I also wanted to show you how the differences of like the actual. Oh, I got my little rag up here. I was trying to figure out a way to prop this up. I'll end up going with my mic. Anyways, that doesn't matter. What I wanted to show y'all was like how, and I kind of mentioned it in my other video, but the etch, I like a matte finish. It's, you see how that's not, it's not getting reflective. I don't know. I like a matte finish. This is like, boom. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think that the glossy finish is better? Alright. Let me go back to what I was doing. And zoom back in. What was that? 2.5? Somewhere around there. All right. I don't know why this thing start up like that. And then it's gonna make me update and restart. Fun. Yeah. Oh, this game will restart now. And it still ain't open up to full screen. What a joke. All right. Street Fighter 6. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let me minimize this. That. There we go. Looks a little bit more profesh. We're gonna leave everything default. All we doing is changing the where the heck is it? It's graphics. Oh, basic display settings. No. Oh, there we go. Borderless window it is. Oh, should we go online with it? Do a casual match. I'm trash anyway. Let's go online with it.
As I command this. Another mission awaits.
Feel 60. Look 60. Uh-oh. What was that?
Here comes a new challenger.
Smudge it off my screen, man.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it. So let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent.
Oh, he gonna whoop me.
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed.
I ain't played line up.
Blocks to jump in. The move whips and they get nailed with the punish counter. This is his opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo.
What?
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Get right in there. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Digs in deep to get them driving.
Dang it! I hit the wrong button.
On the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Knockdown. Jumps in. Flushes that off and keeps going.
Sheesh.
A full Superman standing the meter, hoping for a good complete. Quick breather. Will we see a drive impact?
I suck.
Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Changes things up with an overhand. Gotta be careful not like super hard. KO. Who could have guessed how
Anyways.
that would have turned out? Not me.
Request a rematch, of course.
Right back
We at
into
least
the
got to
lead.
get 2 in.
Close to Gungan. Coming through. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Well-timed command like that. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Looking to cook them up, weaving that super art into the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Throws them.
Really?
What's next? Knockdown. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Charges forward. They need to rely on their instincts here. Will we see a drive impact?
Good stuff.
Finishes with the throw.
Good stuff.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Are we going to see some fireworks?
We learning, baby.
Connect with
I ain't never fought her.
Thunder dash hit. Early round decisions are so important.
She got some good moves, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Burnout. Expect a tempo.
I burned out?
Burnout activates. Lifts them with the wrong paw. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So, just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art and medium kick.
Let's go.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Attempts to break it, going on the offensive. Long Quan kick is a good spot to use the super. What will they do next? Snares him with a wrong hand. Toss nothing but air. Excellent block. This unleashes some big damage.
Woo!
Right there. Fighters are only
Put me in a blender.
She's just gotta finish the job and she's out.
Dang, that's a lot of damage.
I don't do
This is a critical moment. Back to disposal.
Ooh, good stuff.
Here's a burner. They're dizzy. Look up in.
Good stuff.
Player one was
Okay.
definitely
Okay, Viper, I see you. Nah, I ain't telling you again, bro. You get your easy somewhere else. Get your easy somewhere else. All right, we can play one more match and then we'll turn. Oh, next actually, because I'm losing time anyway. Let's turn on the meter just to see. I'm assuming we're at 60, but could be wrong. Let's go all this time.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake.
How are we not at
We need to
60?
bring our A game to the table.
Oh,
Here we
okay.
go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact.
But it's still teetering.
Lots of aggression
I guess this
from
game
both sides.
always teeter.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Can they use the air to mount a comeback? Blocks the jumping.
Oh, buddy.
Player one is maintaining the corner. KO.
Interesting.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking, sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? How embarrassing. The hit throw connects. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player one needs to use the predator corner. Gotta do better than that. Meet them in the air. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see.
Okay. Alright. That was funny. Okay. Well, we're still at max settings, and well, not max settings, but these are the settings. Let me go back. We return to mode select, and these are default settings, and we're fine. Let's look at what those default settings are real quick. We have it says quality 1080p, standard internal resolution is at 5, maximum frame rate is 60, VSync is on, which probably should be technically off, but we're not seeing any tearing anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that is the settings. Detailed is ultra high, highest normal. Shader quality is low, high on effects, standard, high. These are the default settings, and it's running pretty good actually. So another one, just playing games. Like I said, I'm not testing, I am playing. So right now we've 2 for 2. Let's go to the next game. And yes, I'm just going to opt 4 out of all these games. And close this out. So, oh, I got to turn this off. Performance settings is off. Now, again, I'm using Play Night. Let's try Dead Island 2. Play Night is another one of those hey, let me manage all your crap on your PC and your games. So it's called Play Night, spelled PLAYNITE, and I use it for my portable handheld Windows, and it's a portable application. So literally, I just plop it on my network server and move it over to all my stuff. Pretty easy. It's already set up. Just got to sign back into my accounts and I'm good to go. So I like it. It does this big picture thing too. You can set it up to where it kind of try to give you like a console like experience, I suppose. It was bright. It's actually not letting me skip it, even though it say I can. This was another one of those great games that I really enjoyed playing through. I haven't done the DLC. That's probably why I got it on here, because I was going to run through the DLC on here. But I don't know why it's not letting me skip right now. It's like forcing me to watch this. Which is fine, because it's just another great time for an OLED and the bezels. Because this is not where it stops. It stops up here, if you can see my little cursor, but it's like black because it's OLED, man. That OLED, it's beautiful. Can you let me go now, sir or ma'am, who's ever controlling this? There we go. Oh, let me switch it so y'all can have a full view of it all. Yeah. There y'all go. Let me know if that works a little bit better. Okay, what can we do now? Let's go to options. Display. It's at 1200p, no VSync, maximum frame rates 120, field of view is 90, motion blur 100, HDR isn't enabled. Let me calibrate. It's not changing nothing. Okay. Let's keep it at 435, I guess. Oh, save changes. All right, let's continue. See how I go. I need to keep the freaking smudgy hands. Anyways. So I hate reflections. I hate reflections. I hate smudges. Anyways, don't let my OCD rub off on y'all. Enter game. Definitely feel some hitching. Okay. Definitely can feel a little slight hitching. But still not bad. Let me go fight some people. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Not bad for sure. Oh, shoot. Get off of me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. So, a little bit of hitching. Let's see where it's at right now. Let me turn on that frame rate because now we got to test. Now we got to actually, because it's not a winner out the gate, unfortunately. Ooh, big boy, calm down. Oh, you weak. Damn, you got so much health. I forgot how to play this game. Blew him up. All right, so let's pause it and let's turn on the frame rate. In here, let's go to all. I feel like it was at like 32. Ain't no way it was at 60. With those hitches? So is it not? Is it bad frame pacing then? How? How does this one get more FPS and feel worse than Ninja Gaiden? Maybe because it's this first person view. Wait, is VSync on or off? Yeah, it's off. We're in window. Oh, let's go to full screen just to make sure. Yeah, field of view is 90. Yeah, all of this stuff is already set. So let's save changes. It really should be being ironed out with our FSR. I mean, with VRR. I'll hold that. So I need something else. I need like a. How do you switch weapons again? Shoot. I don't remember. How do you switch weapons again, dude? I can't just have one weapon. But honestly, this game still looks good. And it's close to 60. Get off me. Get off me. Chompers. Yeah, you look at the sky, that mug hit up, shoot up to 76. Interesting, interesting. Maybe it was some pre-compilation stutter. It is a... No, this ain't the Unreal Engine game, but at least I don't think it is. Because now it feels pretty smooth. Oh, get off me. Get off. I mean, smooth as in it's still in the VRR window, so I don't feel it. But before, I felt it. Every time it would hitch, I felt it. But now, that's why I'm thinking that it was more so pre-compilation stutter than it was actually a problem with the game. I mean, with the frame rate altogether. Because ain't no way I'm supposed to believe this feels worse than Ninja Gaiden. Okay. It's ain't bad though. What should I call this one? Should I call this a 3 for 3? Should we 3-0 right now, or should this be like more so there was some issues with, because it's not really the Lenovo's fault or Legion's fault that there was some stutters, because that's just gonna happen in some of these games. But for the most part, if I'm playing on default settings and I'm still playing at 1200p, it feels good because of that VRR. Obviously, it's going from 30 to 144, so I ain't gotta worry about it hitting 40 or if it's hitting 35, I'm still okay. Now I can probably feel it in the responsiveness, but in these slower paced, regular games like this, you start to think like, okay, well, that's not necessarily what you need to be paying attention to. You probably need to be paying attention to just having a steady frame rate. So to me, I think Ninja Gaiden 4, I think Street Fighter 6, and I think Dead Island 2 are a win. Because these are just, I'm not doing nothing to it. I ain't messing around with those settings. All I'm doing is turning the game on to play. And they're all three of those gave me a good experience. And this late game, this ain't no early game stuff. I play my games. So yeah, I'm liking it. It's good. It's good. All right, let's move on to our next game. And again, the way I'm playing is I'm playing games. I'm just playing games. I am not leaving that counter on to determine my enjoyment level. That's what a lot of people do. They leave the counter on, that determines their enjoyment level. I don't want to do that. I want to play my games and I want to enjoy it. And if I feel like there's something hindering my experience, that's when I go in and I take a look. For this one, again, it was that stutter. It felt like the stutter was that the frame rate was making it was low. It was dipping. But once I started playing for a little bit, it kind of smoothed itself out. So I don't know if it was like I said, I think it's shader compilation stutter more so than a problem with the FPS. So let's move on to the next game. Now, yes, I'm alt 4 out of everything. So let's go to our next one, which would be, let's see. Let's try Silent Hill F. And unfortunately, all these games are kind of games I'm just not starting because I wanted this to be a blind test, not a play and then pretend to be blind. So unfortunately, a lot of these games are running and installing scripts for while we started up. So Windows being Windows, there's nothing I can really do about it. So yeah. I also want to let you guys know this is set to performance. And it is also set to efficiency on the OS, and I am setting at 12 gigabytes of VRAM set aside. So if you want to look at the performance, that is what that is. I don't even have RSR on or anything to try to better the performance. I am literally just playing it as if you set it up properly and then you started the game. So, and I'm trying to make sure I show y'all. There we go. So if you're looking on this side, you got performance and you got efficiency. Oh, let me press OK on here. It's supposed to be starting. Is it running? Oh, we'll see. Is it running? Uh-oh. Don't mind that. Don't mind the noise. Oh, there we go. Oh, it switched. Fingers. Why are they so freaking things? We definitely need a screen protector, especially me, because I can't take it. I need a screen protector that is fingerprint resistant, because luckily this is so good at fingerprint resistance, so it's going to really help my OCD. This tablet part, yeah, the actual screen is a problem. Also, just so y'all know, I upgraded the storage on here to 4 terabytes. I recorded all of that in this top-down shot, so I'm gonna put that out as well. I also went ahead and updated the all of my drivers, Xbox app, all that other stuff. I don't plan on doing the Xbox full experience. I just don't feel like it's beneficial right now until they kind of do something with sleep. So really all I'm doing is running Play Night, and I want, when I boot up the handheld, that it goes straight into Play Night, which is my library manager. This screen is great. All right. Why is it not letting me move around? It's in FPS mode, right? I don't own those games, so no, sorry. Why can't I use my controller? I'm almost certain I seen Leighton that there was a few other individuals out there that have already tested Days Gone. I'm almost certain of it. I don't know about the EAFC though. How long can the battery last? From the most people that test it, probably like 2 hours and 10 minutes on heavy games, 6 hours or so on light games. Probably more if you got a super light game, so like 8 hours. The most I've seen was 8 hours. The weakest I've seen on indies is 6 or 5.5, and then on modern games, the weakest I've seen was 2 hours flat. But this is so frustrating. I want to use my controller, but it won't let me. Oh, there we go. Wait, it just was working. Let me turn it off, turn it back on, see if that resets the priority or whatever. So now I'm restarting the controller I've been using because there we go. All right. So what I'm doing here is, oh, this is Rinko's. Can't stand that woman. Anyways, so what I'm doing here is I am letting them pick the settings. I'm not changing nothing. I'm just testing to see if it's playable or not. VSync is off. The only thing I will change is VSync and change the frame rate limiter again, because it's kind of like one of those things. Why they got Lumen high? I'm gonna leave it, whatever. Let's go. Is this playable? I'm gonna give it a second, just because I want to see if there's anything that I'm missing. Oops. Is it a little tilted? There we go. I want to make sure there's no hitching, or I want to fight something too. I don't remember where to go. Oh!
Get out.
Give me that soul, girl. Give me that soul. All right. I'd be lying if I said I couldn't play it like this, but it's definitely sub 30. So, or it feels sub 30. Maybe it's just the speed of it all. It feels like the responsiveness is not where I would want it to be. Maybe because I played the whole game at 60, and now if it's dropping to 30, I'm like just not used to it. But it definitely is playable like this, 100%. To me, it is. But let's turn on the frame rate counter and take a look. $25? That's out the fresh rate. How can I play it like this? Oh, I'm a psychopath. Anyways, let's update those settings, guys. Blind tester, this is a fail. It's a fail because 100% I would never play it at no 25, but it didn't feel bad. Like it did feel bad. I was trying to convince myself that it didn't feel bad. Let's see. Lumen high, why? Turn it off. Next up, the only thing I would change here, we got screen space reflections. We got shadow quality at medium, view distance at high. Got TSR. We're not even using FSR. All right, let me switch back to everything they had. But let's just turn on FSR balanced. Wow. What a difference. And it don't even look that terrible. Wow. Okay. That's 100% playable to me. I didn't even have to change that many settings. I just had to turn on FSR. Oh, I need to change that because I need to go. We need to go to the I got that room. We had got the dial room. I think we did anyway. I think we got to go to the white room. So I need to open up. Yeah, I need to switch that to the white. And then I can go open to the. No, I need to switch that to white. Right? I think that's how it goes. Because it's not the green I need no more. I need white and red. Yeah, that should work. Oh. I'm stuck now. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Wait, no, because I don't need to go to the green. I'm not stuck, am I? I don't remember. I can't remember where I was in this game now. Yeah, I can go this way. Yeah, I'm good. I just know how this is my second playthrough, and I'm trying to get the ending, yeah, where it all makes sense, because none of it makes sense to me. Give me that soul, girl. Okay. I forget who I have to fight in here. I don't remember. But it was some bullshit. It was some bull. I can tell you that. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Now that this is 100% playable, let me turn that off. We don't need that. Let's do it. Just ruins the enjoyment of the game. I'm sorry. I had to fight a lot of stuff. Yeah. But I got my beast mode. Shit, well, she wolfing us. Oh, I forgot. I put it on easy. So never mind. This I won't die. I forgot. I put it on easy because I was like, I played it on like hard the first time and I felt like it was just not fun. So then I put it on easy for my next playthrough. So I was like, why is it so easy this time? Because I put it on easy. All right, now we got all of them, and we get to watch Ring. We get to watch Rinko burn again. Ooh. And then we go on to the next thing. Oh, this is a good Saturday. Get to watch everybody.
Think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart.
No, I didn't.
Say you're sorry.
No.
Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
What is wrong with you?
Did you
No.
hear me? Why don't you say something?
She ain't even change her dialogue. She's gonna say the same thing. Look at it. Look at them toes. Dang. All right. Well, we got her out of there again. And we got the tri-scale emblem. Let's go ahead and save and move on to our next game. But overall, this runs really well. What is our next game? Let's go to Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh yes, I'll let you do all your stupid updates. Maybe I should. All right. Let's go play. Can you just, oh, I guess I gotta tap it. PlayStation PC SDK runtime. What? Oh, it's gonna let me play my game for sure. I was like, what the heck you talking about? The heck? What What the heck you talking about? All right. We're not doing no changes to the settings. Oh, let me just check and make sure that VSync is off. Ooh, that should be on, but I'm gonna leave it off because that's what they had it off on. Dynamic 30. All right, whatever. Let's just play. That's the point of games, y'all. Remember, it's to play them. This screen is amazing. Amazing. I did some light calibration to it, but not too much. OCD. Hold on. I'm gonna give it a minute. Right now, it's too blurry.
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night.
And too choppy. Now, when you stop moving, it's great. When you move, it's a blurry mess. So, let's look at what the actual performance is providing. Because in stills, it's pretty good, as in like quality level. It's not weird. And then when I stop moving, it shoots up. Oh, it's stuck at 19. Never mind. All right, that's terrible, and I felt that immediately. So let's go into our settings. Let's look at display. We're not going to start with that. We're going to turn on anti-lag. We're going to, oh, HDR is not on? Are you kidding me? No wonder it looks so bland. Let's go to shadows. We're going to keep that at 60. Upscaling method, FSR, 3.1. Frame gen is off. Let me see if I can, let me turn that TAA on. Sorry, I want to XESS. Okay, yes. Okay. And then we're going to go to okay, that should be fine. I think the next thing I want to do is obviously I didn't change enough and I made it worse. My goodness. Still stuck at 21, huh? Even at medium settings. Oh. So let's go down to low. We're still not in that VRR window. That might be too big. Wait, so it was running it at the full? Let me look at it at 1080p then. Something's off about this. in my honest opinion, this the first L. I would never play this game on a handheld. No. Absolutely not. Trying to figure out if there's something that I'm missing. It's using all of the GPU, right? Yeah, it's at like 96. It's at low settings. I mean, maybe 720p? Yeah, I would never play this game on this on this. I think I'm missing something, to be fair. But for this, let's try to do 36 frames, right? Just so we can kind of like stay within that window, but not have it be so aggressive. And even with that, it's not getting to the resolution or the speed. So I don't know. I can try to restart it. I'm not going to turn frame gen on for this. Not yet. I need to get to the 36. It's already at low settings. 800p is unbearable, so no. Yeah, this is the first one that I feel like I would not play at all. I'm gonna restart just to make sure that I'm not doing something incorrectly. But I'm gonna quit, make sure all my stuff's saved, and then go back into that and see if there's any difference in quality. But this might be the first dud. What is it preparing to install? Oh, the SDK? Not doing too much. All right. Yeah, that's false. Let's go to continue. I'm talking about some 93.57. Go ahead, stop playing me. John gonna drop down to 22. Yeah, so it's stuck at that. These will be the best settings I could find. So let me double check my settings real quick. The only other thing that I would do, because I'm not lowering it lower than 1080p, 36 should be, that should be manageable for this. Let's turn on the frame gen. Now we got a blurry frame gen enabled. Smooths it out, I guess. But now I got tearing because you can see at the bottom of the screen there's plenty of tearing because it ain't hitting my variable refresh rate. So yeah, this is not a good look. And I wouldn't want that on because it's just gonna make everything ugly. The only other thing I can think of is if I was to not allow them to do any FSR or dynamic resolution scaling, no frame gen, and anti-aliasing would be just TAA or FSR 3.1 native. We go to 36. We lower it down to 800p and see if that's a better result than the dynamic resolution, but it still just becomes, we turn on motion blur off. Motion blur strength. Dang, that junk is high. So 1. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I turned it down, right? Yeah. This is first L. In my opinion, first L. It's too blurry for my liking, that's for sure. Y'all can play it if you want. We at least get into a decent 30, but this is ugly, so I would never. Nope. Now, what's an alternative, Mr. It's ugly? Well, you can always stream it. That's what I do when I don't like the quality of the game at its level, or at its current state. I just stream it. And you obviously know NVIDIA has that. I'm probably going to go over some streaming quality in another video on this device, but for now, that's not the point of this video. So let's turn that off again. And we got time for one more game, and then I'm gonna hop off. Oops, I did the Alt F4 on that, not the off. Last game is going to be, I know Tony Hawk's gonna look good. Let's do Assassin's Creed. That's a tough one. Ubisoft. Ubisoft. And obviously, let me know if y'all got questions or anything y'all want me to answer, or video ideas, because I got some stuff coming down the pipe for sure for this device. And keep in mind that even though that junk looked like yuck on that last game, I was on performance and I didn't boost it all up to 35 watts if you were on battery. I mean, if you were just plugged into the wall, you can also do it on battery. I didn't push it all the juice that it could be. I feel like performance or the 25 or so watts is fine. So I didn't feel like the need to update it. And I just want to double check that too. Shoot. There's too much stuff to check.
Press X to enable narration.
Girl, you just scared the mess out of me. I believe the performance mode is stuck at a is it stuck at a what's the wattage on this? I don't even know. Shoot, let me see. I guess I could do custom and just make sure it's at 25. Well, I feel like it's not fair because everything else wasn't like that. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just keep it at performance. I don't even know. I can't tell if that's good or not, to be honest. All these smudges. Oh, needs to be off.
Welcome. A beautiful place, isn't it? A fresh sea breeze, the warm sun.
Bro, ain't no way y'all think I'm finna start this
beach
game
belongs
over.
just to you.
What are y'all doing?
It doesn't exist out in the world. Everything you see here is from the past. Your past.
Bruh.
One of your ancestors visited this place long ago,
What are
forever
they
writing
doing?
their memory into the fabric of your DNA. Animus Ego unlocks these genetic memories for you.
I've played this game already. What? Why are they doing this?
Wander and connect. Like grains of sand which began as rocks, you have been shaped by these past lives, honed into who you are today. Your journey to mindfulness begins through these ancestral memories for a total perspective on what makes you you.
New memory streams are activating now.
Erase self-doubt, fear, and weakness. Give yourself the confidence to conquer the world.
Welcome to the dark.
I don't even know why they did that. Dang, this sounds like high settings. I don't know, this motherfucker run like dog water. We'll see. Yeah. I run like dog water. Definitely not terrible. For it to not have any type of changes and it still be okay right now. Look at that. I could barely react. Okay. Let's look at them settings. $20 FPS. They had that mug on diffuse everywhere. They got ray tracing on in this mug. I think we should just turn on ray tracing and that's it. Everything else should stay the same. Let's see how it looks. It does change the game drastically, to be honest, but we're still sitting at 20. I thought we changed stuff. Is it 19 or is it 37? Definitely doesn't feel like 19 or 22. Maybe it is. This game must have really good frame pacing. Alright, let's see. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, I didn't hide, I didn't, thought I applied it. Oh, you gotta reload the game. How can ray tracing only win us back like 2 frames? That's crazy. So let's switch the preset to low. Let's see what we can do with medium. Because if everything's low, what about our FSR? We can put it at balanced. We're already at 1000p. Did it save it? Because if I can get to a 30 on here, like that's solid. Yeah, I don't really care to, I would just leave, I'll turn back on medium settings. Why does they 30 feel so freaking good? Obviously, it's not gonna feel good when you get into a fight. I just need it to be like at 33, 34, give it a little headroom. I'll be straight. Definitely don't want it at performance. What's something that's high that we can switch? I think light source would probably be one I switch. Get some more gains. I don't know if I would want to put on frame gen, to be honest. In my opinion, that's the best settings. If I'm at because I'm going to be at a decent enough resolution that I'm already going to be breaking down to 66%, which is balanced. And then I don't really need frame generation. If I was to kick on a little frame gen, it wouldn't be so bad. Now, granted, frame gen, that 30 window is what you need to target. You need to hit constantly in order for it not to look crazy. Luckily, this game has extremely good frame pacing. So, throwing on a little frame gen ain't gonna hurt you, and it's gonna smooth out those pans when you do that left and right. And but you got to make sure you're getting into some action. So I need to go to some action, to be honest. So once you determine whether or not it's good and viable for action play, that's where you'll want to. Why is fast travel unavailable? Let me fast travel here. That would be the only thing I'd be concerned about is, and you're in like big fights, is if it's gonna keep that 30 as it states. So far, Assassin's Creed is probably one of the most buttery smooth Assassin's Creed Shadow. Well, Assassin's Creed Shadow is the most buttery smooth Assassin's Creed I played for sure. So I don't feel like, and honestly, I don't want to put it to low settings because then it just loses the quality of the game to me. Like this looks great, right? And we're sitting at what 49 with the frame gen. And the thing with their 30 locked is that it's actually a solid 30. Now the thing with, you know, fights and all that stuff, they dynamic, so oh yeah, he about to cook me, ain't he? Yeah. Figured that was gonna happen. I ain't played in a while. But yeah, that's a playable experience to me. This isn't a playable experience now. Add a little frame gen, keep that 30 locked, and I feel like this is a good time. And it looks good still. Medium quality settings for sure. Now you might want to turn down like the local shadows. That's probably one of the bigger ones that's gonna might cook your battery, cook your and then this is performance only. I'm not pushing it all the way up to 35. So I think performance sits at a 25 watt. I believe it could be 20, but I think it's 25. So you can probably get a little bit more juice out of this too if you push it up to 30, maybe. But I've seen like, you know, actually diminishing returns on that. But their UI or their HUD, it's not being impacted by FSR to me. And this is why I feel like FSR is a little bit more superior to AMFF, or the frame insertion one that's like at the driver level. So even if I was to use a frame rate, you see how there's is the whole, his icon is moved. Like, yeah, those are the type of things you're going to see with frame gen on. But kind of far and in between of what you're going to be seeing on the constant as you're running through the game. And to me, it's worth it just to kind of smooth out that remaining. You can always turn it off. It's not like you have to keep it on, but to me, that's why I would think to leave it on. So if I was to turn that off, it still would feel good because the underlying baseline has to feel good, and that's that 30, and that's what we were trying to target before we turned on frame gen. Now frame gen does have an impact on your ability to, or quality level for your, why the performance level, geez. So it can take a hit, but they're doing that dynamic stuff, so I feel like they're always going to be hitting that dynamic 30 regardless of if you push a little frames to it. So that's what I feel. Now obviously you can see what's happening in here. Like it's look like this town is pushing that CPU. It's pushing it to the max right now. So there's some things where you gotta take into account that as well. So let's see if we can fix that. What else could we lower? Loading distance. Oh, yeah, we don't want it low. Oh, we like the drawing distance to be high as well. Terrain quality, that's more of like SVRAM. That's not really going to help. Deformation is fine. Scatter. Character quality. Yeah. Yeah, going to low probably will help for sure. So you got to restart the game for that one though. Smudges. Do 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 do. So it should be okay now that we lowered the character quality. So the CPU should have a little more headroom in those bigger cities. But to me, environmental looks to, is should be good. And that's really what's the bigger that's the biggest thing for me. I think where are we now? We're sitting around 37 now. Yeah, it's tough. You know what's funny is that it doesn't feel like it's dropping below though, which is weird. It should 100% feel like that. It's not in the VRR window. I should feel it. So, but it's not. And then you throw on a little bit of frame gen. But I wouldn't compromise on resolution, to be honest. I wouldn't do it. This screen too big and too nice for it to be running at 800p. So that's the lowest I go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and joining. Like I said, I got plenty of videos and plenty of things coming up. Oh, somebody's trying to attack me. Is this Ronin again? What do you want, buddy? He's so annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much the stream. I got plenty more stuff coming up for this. Plenty more stuff I'm gonna be dropping here soon. Just gotta get time to edit. But yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I've been up all night. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Until we meet again. Peace.